Dear student, let us start our session with the syllabus of class 12 of accountancy. See, there are two parts, part A and part B. In part A, there are three units. One is financial statement of not-for-profit organizations, 10 marks. And unit 2, accounting for partnership firm, 30 marks. Accounting for companies, 20 marks, total 60. And part B, analysis of financial statement, 12 marks, cash flow statement, 8 marks, and total 20. Grand total is 80. For practical, you will get 20 marks. So this is your total syllabus. Now today we will start that financial statement of not-for-profit organizations, where you will get 10 marks in the final exam. And very important, if this chapter concept of not-for-profit organizations, decision payment account, its features and preparation. Next, income and expenditure account, its features and preparation. The last, balance sheet. So nothing but financial statements of not-for-profit organizations. Here, see, let us know what is not-for-profit organization. First, it means that organizations was established for the welfare of the society and are set up as institutions, charitable institutions, religious institutions, which function without any profit motive. Their objective is to provide service to the society. They have also they also have to prepare their financial statement at the end of every accounting period and ascertain the surplus or deficit for a period and submit this report to the all stakeholders or statutory authorities, register of societies, as it is registered under Societies Act. So this farm nothing but school, hospital, college, these are established to provide the services to the society. The main objective. So these organizations, such types of organizations are known as not-for-profit organizations. What are their features? You see, they are formed for providing services to the society. They are organized as a charitable trust managed by the members as the executive committee. The main income of these organizations are member contribution known as subscription, donation from outside, donation from inside, the legacies, gift of and other grantee needs, even income from investment, also one source of income. The surplus, whatever they generated, is not distributed among the members. It retained in the organizations for further use. So these are the main sources of income. They are spending money time to time, or they meet expenses on regular basis like salaries, rent, many revenue nature as well as sometimes capital nature payments also made by them. For all financial transactions are recorded as like we have done in the business organizations. Here, but financial statements is different, not like business organization. Where business organization, they prepare journal, ledger, trial balance, financial statements. Here, financial statement includes trading account, profit and loss account, balance sheet. Here, you see, they are also maintaining journals of financial transactions, or you can say maintain primary books, secondary books, ledger also. But generally, the transactions takes place in cash on cash basis. That's why they are giving importance, for which they prepare a summary of cash book at the end of the period. It is known as receipts and payment account. Receipts and payment account. Another account is prepared. It's called income and expenditure account. The organization is not preparing profit and loss account because their objective is not to earn profit. That's why the name of final account is known as income and expenditure account. These are three statements and balance sheet. Balance sheet just like business organizations, assets and liabilities, list of assets and liabilities. These are special statements for non-profit organizations, as their actual motive is not to earn profit, just they established for providing services to the society. Now let us know what is receipts and payment account. Receipts and payment account, very simple. It's nothing but a summary of cash book prepared at the end of the period. Cash book records all cash transactions, day wise, event wise, for keeping the records of cash transactions. But at the end of the year, it cannot be considered as a final statement because it gives details of cash receipts and cash payments. It's a very lengthy and bulky one. So it is not suitable for financial statements. So all cash transactions are clubbed according to the nature of payments and receipts and shown as a summary form known as receipts and payment account. So you can say it's a receipts and payment account, nothing but a cash book, summary of cash book, nothing but summarized picture, condensed picture in a summary form of various receipts and payment account. It includes all types of receipts, very important. Capital nature receipt, revenue nature receipts. That receipt or payment may be related to current year or previous year or future year are covering, but it does not consider non-cash transaction. It generally start with cash or bank balance and end with closing cash and bank balance. So this is called receipts and payment account, my dear. Next, better we go to the meaning of income and expenditure account. Now you see, income and expenditure account. It is a summary of income and expenditure. Total income और total खर्चा का एक इकट्ठा है. Just like profit and loss account, consider all revenue items of business organizations. Here, the income and expenditure also covering all income of current year and all expenses of current year. It includes only revenue items relating to current year, and balance at the end represent as deficit or surplus. When expenditure is more than the income, it is known as deficit. If income is more than the expenditure, is known as surplus. Surplus is nothing but excess of income over expenditure. Deficit means excess of expenditure over income. So it is prepared on actual basis, whereas rescission payment account prepared on cash basis. So later on we will go how to prepare. Now we see the difference, very important difference between rescission payment account and income and expenditure. See, basis, the very first basis is nature. So in nature you see income expenditure account like a profit and loss account of business organization. It is a nominal account. Rescission payment is nothing but a summary of cash book. It is a real account. Nature, it records all income and expenses of revenue nature. There are two types of nature, capital nature and revenue. Income expenditure consider only revenue nature, mind it, only revenue nature. वो और दूसरा नहीं, ओनली रेवेन्यू नेचर खर्चा और रेवेन्यू नेचर इनकम को ही कंसीडर करता है. लेकिन रिसीजन पेमेंट अकाउंट में वो कंसीडर करता है ऑल टाइप ऑफ रिसीव्स और इनकम एंड एक्सपेंसेस, आइदर कैपिटल एक्सपेंडिचर, कैपिटल इनकम और रेवेन्यू एक्सपेंडिचर, रेवेन्यू इनकम आर कंसीडर्ड. So this is the main difference. Next, income expenditure, whatever income or whatever expenses, it must be relating to current year. It consider only current year revenue expenditure or revenue income. But here you see in the rescission payment account, it records all types of expenditure income relating to any period. लास्ट ईयर का भी हो सकता है, इस साल का भी हो सकता है, फ्यूचर ईयर का भी हो सकता है. सो कभी कहीं का भी पेमेंट, कहीं का भी रिसीट वो शो करेगा. लेकिन इनकम एक्सपेंडिचर अकाउंट इस बार का ही शो करेगा, वो कभी दूसरा का शो नहीं करेगा. ये दिस टू पॉइंट्स आर मेन, माइंड इट, नेचर ऑफ आइटम्स एंड पीरियड. प्लीज ट्राई टू अंडरस्टैंड. देखो, इट रिकॉर्ड्स इनकम एंड एक्सपेंसेस ऑफ रेवेन्यू नेचर, लेकिन इसमें क्या है, बोथ रेवेन्यू एंड कैपिटल नेचर. रिसीजन पेमेंट अकाउंट, इनकम एक्सपेंडिचर अकाउंट में ओनली रेवेन्यू नेचर, और कौन सा पीरियड का, करंट ईयर का, लेकिन ये सब पीरियड का कवर करता है. दिस इज द मेन डिफरेंस. अदर वेरी इजी, डेबिट साइड में रहेगा एक्सपेंसेस, लॉसेस, और उसका डेबिट साइड में रहेगा रिसीप्ट. क्रेडिट साइड में उसका लिखा रहेगा इनकम एंड गेन्स, इसका रहेगा पेमेंट्स. इसमें देखो एक्चुअल बेसिस है, ये फॉलो करता है, ये पॉइंट नहीं है. यू कैन राइट बेसिस, एक्चुअल बेसिस, इट फॉलो एक्चुअल बेसिस, इट कंसीडर बोथ कैश एंड नॉन कैश. नॉन कैश like depreciation also included, but in a rescission payment account it follow cash basis. It does not consider non cash item like depreciation, so and so. So this is also another important difference. Next, income expenditure start without any opening balance. Mind it, there is no opening balance of previous year closing balance brought forward. But rescission payment account start with opening balance of cash or bank. इनकम एक्सपेंडिचर अकाउंट का क्लोजिंग बैलेंस जो निकलेगा, आइदर डेफिसिट निकलेगा और सरप्लस, मतलब खर्चा ज्यादा हो सकता है या इनकम ज्यादा हो सकता है. लेकिन रिसीजन पेमेंट अकाउंट का कैश हाथ में कितना है और बैंक में कितना है, या बैंक में लोन कितना है, these are balance shows. This is today's session, my dear student. The meaning of not-for-profit organizations, then meaning of rescission payment account, meaning of income expenditure account, difference between income expenditure account and rescission payment account. I hope all of you have understood. And if there is any problem, you can call me. Please feel free to contact me. My number is 9435079465. With this word, thank you very much. Have a nice day.